We've been waiting for a long time for this man to show up on championship court. He is India's pride. He is the Indian pickleball sensation. India's #1, Mr. Armaan Bhatia, is on championship court. In comes Mr. Boyer. Dustin Boyer is ready to rumble, walking through the tunnel with some swagger and confidence. On the sides of the championship court, helping her stretch out. It's some cramps that have just made it so difficult for her at the end of that final. But we are sure she will be back in shape and ready to go.
0-0.
What a wonderful final that was. But now our eyes on this one as Armaan Bhatia and Dustin Boyer kick off this men's singles contest. Armaan gets the first point in no time.
1-0. Point. Two zero. Point.
The start's so important. Armaan Bhatia's got 3 quick points in succession. He'll want to keep this going. You can only win points on your own serve.
Side up.
Gets the break there, Dusty.
0-3. A recall score.
And just as predicted, Armaan with the early lead likes to stamp his authority early.
0-3.
A man of few words, but many shots. Love to see him on centre court. Pretty much any court where he
Point.
plays. You see his lucky
1-3.
white t-shirt that has been on him for all of his
Point.
victories has been changed. Maybe a new style statement for the big final. Just like Sarthak is dappered up in here.
2-3.
Watching all these athletes raise the fashion quotient might as well do something in the commentary booth. And without a doubt, learning from you, Chinmay.
Extremely hot conditions today. As you might see, even the comp box, the glass outside is getting very misty, so very hot. I did have a word with Sophia. Congratulations to her, by the way. Unfortunately, couldn't do an interview with her, but she also said extremely hot conditions today and very difficult to play.
Timeout receiver.
We'll see if
1 minute.
how many timeouts are taken today. I reckon each game, all the players will take all the possible timeouts they can because extremely hot conditions.
Fifteen seconds. Hey guys. Guys, controlling the microphone. Can you let me control it from here? All right, I got it. Thank you.
We're ready after the timeout.
Receiver
Dustin
1 timeout
Boyer
remaining. Server
has
0-2.
taken
Time
4
in.
quick
4-3.
points to his name. 3-0 for Armaan, and now quickly he's trailing. Breaks here. Listen to that noise, the cheer. 3 points in succession for Armaan. 4 points back to back for Dusty. Now who takes charge here? Momentum swings, massive so far.
3-4.
Well, my answer is simple. It's Armaan all the way. But the game and the scorecard looking different as we see just, you see the pointer finger pointed to the sky by Dusty. And as Sarthak has already reminded us a couple of times, that is a signal for out. You need to call your own out,
4-3.
especially on the farther side of the court, where the eyes of Byron might not reach.
Go. Yeah. Side out. Three, four.
Did that
Side
clip
out.
the line? So close, but I believe it was long, or wide rather. Yes, just wide.
4-3.
Super close. Oh, what a wonderful forehand. Wrong footing, Armaan Bhatia. And he's got 5 straight points to his name, the American. Take a look at this wrist work. Just so exquisite with the hand there.
5-3.
Slapped it, used his wrist there and his body to get some momentum behind that shot. Venom in that shot. Dusty is not going anywhere. Said he's very happy to have his American team with him. A lot of these athletes travel for days on end, weeks on end, and with absolutely no support, no family. Very important that they find. Ooh, we see. Is that a clay court? Is that a clay court?
It's definitely not a clay court, but the sliding skills that Mr. Boyer showed us there. But he needs to be careful. You don't want to force
3-6.
any injuries, especially in a final.
Side out.
Freshly carpeted again today. Let's see how that affects that inner area, because he did get into the kitchen, which is generally not used most of the game, because you're not allowed to put your feet in there unless the ball bounces. Oh, too much. You need to conserve your energy in games like this, because it is absolutely blistering hot outside, just like the action.
The concern from an
3-6.
Indian fan's perspective, Mr. Bhatia has lost 6 straight points.
Side out.
Suddenly, a change in rhythm. He came out all guns blazing, won 3 straight
6-3.
points, and now it's 6-3. Mr. Boyer leading. Oh, what a backhand cross-court attempted. Armaan snatches the break right back. Now this is his moment. The Indian number 1 needs to find his footing now.
Three, 6. Point.
Gets 1 point after that
4-6.
6 points that Mr. Boyer got at a stretch. Now this is where momentum
Side out.
go Armaan's way, but he sends that one wide. Breaks again, Dusty Boyer.
Surprised at all, Sarthak. Slow off the get-go today, Armaan.
Interestingly, he did get that mini good start, but suddenly it all started slipping away. But it's still not
6-4.
anything to say that he's not found his rhythm. It's so even. It's just a matter of 1 or 2
Side
points.
out.
He gets the break here. All he's eyeing is the next point. When you asked him as well, how does he compartmentalize? He said, I really don't do too much. His mantra is simplicity. He really simplifies everything. He said he wants to go with the same plan, the same mindset into each of the 3 finals. And where needed, he will differentiate. He will come up with the
4-6.
goods and improvise. He's a very clear-minded athlete, very focused. Doesn't express too much, doesn't say too much. And again, if you look at this, he's brought this back. It's just a 1 point and it's 6 apiece.
As usual, answered me with his paddle just as I questioned him. That
5-6.
fantastic shot back and across the court. And now the deficit, just one, make it 0. Points his finger to the sky as he's not talking to God, he's signaling to Byron that
We have a
ball
challenge
was
on the
out,
out
referee.
ball.
Give me the
Score
point.
of 6-6.
6 apiece as there is
If the out call stands, if it does not,
a review
side out.
taken. If it does stand, it'll be 6 apiece.
Ball is
Sarthak,
out.
you have the better eyesight compared to me. My
review,
little eyes say that
has it been
this ball
determined that the
might be
call
just
was
a bit
correct, the ball is
outside.
out.
What do you
the
reckon, mate?
score is
Spot on.
6-6.
Definitely out, but very close to that baseline, but nothing from the ball. Even a percentage in equals 100% in, but nothing there that suggests that ball was in.
Time in. 6-6. Side
That
out.
one clearly out, goes wide, but we are at 6-6. You want to see a scoreline like that in a final.
6-6.
Neck and neck, toe to toe so far. Oh wow! Where did he
Side out.
find that one? But called wide, called out. Let's take a look at this again. Oh
6-6.
yes, just out the margins, the barest of margins now. Wonderful pickleball. Now you hear Armaan Bhatia. Now you can see his brother Armaan Bhatia on his feet. They want to see this.
Seven, 6. Side out. Six, 7. Side out.
Quite a good crowd here on this hot day in Delhi.
7,
See
6.
both ends of the court pretty much full across the court. And some lovely,
Side out.
enthusiastic little fans, kids who've come to join everybody here on a Sunday. Just a fantastic sight in sport.
Six, 7. Football. Right
Oh,
foot.
the football
Point.
called by the chief referee, Armaan Bhatia. They're stepping on the kitchen light, and that's where you need to be careful. This is not tennis. You cannot go to the net and finish shots. You cannot volley them.
7,
You
7.
have to avoid the darker shade of the blue, the non-volley zone.
Side out.
And wow, pressure. Mr. Boyer sends that serve long. 7 apiece.
7, 7. Point. 8, 7.
Just too good. Again, wrong
Side out.
footing, Armaan Bhatia. The intelligence, the pickleball IQ that Dusty Boy is showing. Take a look at how he wrong foots him. Armaan is ready to go in the other direction. Sends it right behind him.
Seven, 8.
There'll be a change in that scoreline. It's 7-8. Dusty. In fact, yes, 7-8. But now the serve broken. Not really. It's all happening here. The margins
8-8.
really small. 8 apiece. Nothing separating these two athletes. Oh, what a volley. What a crisp, solid, clean volley from Armaan Bhatia there. Take a look at how he charges in. Very mindful of that kitchen line. Doesn't step into it. Nice and clean.
Eight. Side out.
Forehand inside out, finds the higher part of the net, and you can hear Dusty with that yes. He enjoyed that one. Instant reaction, looking towards his teammates, the Americans watching him.
8.
He clearly mentioned he gets the energy from the guys cheering him on here. His friends, his
Point.
buddies, his teammates, all of them present courtside, cheering him on. But it's the Indian that has some massive support here. He needs to get the crowd going. He needs to feed off
9,
their
8.
energy. He's trailing by a point, Armaan Bhatia.
Point.
Not
Time out
working for him
receiver.
today,
10,
and you
8.
see
1 minute.
The crowd now are almost favouring Dusty a little more than Armaan. That's the pure joy of kids.
So Armaan Bhatia doesn't have any timeouts left, while Dustin
Time in.
Boyer still has
10,
2,
8.
and he has 2 opportunities to win the first game as well.
Side out.
One save by India's number 1. He needs 2 points on his own serve to level this. A reminder to everyone joining in, at 10 each, we have a golden point. 1 point that decides the fate of the first game.
8, 10. Side out.
Net cord. Doing a world of good for the American there. Take a look at the exchange here. Just couldn't read that. Apologizing immediately there, Mr. Boyer. But now, again, he's got the chance to close this first game on his own serve.
10, 8. Point. Game. Mr. Boyer.
He does so, and he
Timeout
does so
changes,
in
2
some
minutes.
style, silencing a lot of these Indian pickleball fans who have been cheering Armaan on.
Gentlemen, game 2. Time in. 0-0. Side out.
Game 2 underway as Armaan
0-0.
is serving.
Side out.
Side out call there by Byron.
0-0.
Byron the brave man's been standing day in, day out, doing his job like a champion, as we see Dusty
Point.
opens his account. Armaan with a thumbs up, signaling it was well inside. Byron agrees. Very, very hot conditions, let me remind you. You can see the dignitaries feeling the heat as well, so we can only
1-0.
imagine what the players must be going through.
Side out. Zero one. Side out.
It's been a good day. If you are an American pickleball fan, 1 crown going
1-0.
Sophia Suing's way, and now Dusty Boyer eyeing that
Point.
gold. Armaan Bhatia needs to turn this really quick. He's not managed to win the first game.
2-0.
That one goes wide. Looking for the down the line.
Yet another chance for Armaan to capitalize. He'll need to do it now. Step up
0-2.
as he serves. Apologies from Dusty, but he'll be happy with that. Anything to get him closer to that victory. He's already a game up, so just another game. We'll see him being crowned champions of men in this PWR DUPR India Masters 2024, live from Delhi. Solid shot there. As you can see, Armaan tried to make Dusty run, make him feel the heat.
3-0, 1 minute.
Dusty had all the answers there.
He is seeing that pickleball like a football, Dusty Boyer. Look how easy he makes it look. The precision. Armaan Bhatia's mind, that's where this game can turn, and that's what has been his biggest strength all along his pickleball journey. The mental fortitude. Will he once again rise to the occasion when the odds are stacked up against him? Can he still turn this around? It will be, without a doubt, his best comeback if he can manage to find a W from here.
And you did see he did come back on day one, and that was my first introduction to the power bomb that is Armaan Bhatia. Can he pull out the goods again on Championship Sunday? Definitely feeling the heat there. See, Purav has now taken a seat courtside, probably giving him inside tips. God knows he'll need it. Long way to go from here for Armaan if he wants to be crowned champion in the men's singles.
Time in 3-0. Side out.
Broken, but no point when it's not your serve. Now Armaan will have a chance to get on the scoreboard, get some valuable points in, make Dusty sweat a little more.
Point.
That's more like the Armaan Bhatia we know. Maybe the words, maybe the cheers, some last minute strategic advice from Mr. Raja doing some good, because they train together. A lot of time they spend on the pickleball court, strategizing together. This is the moment to shine. He's got 1 point on board, Armaan Bhatia. He's got 2 now.
Point.
This is the Armaan we all remember, and he's suddenly come alive. Take a look at the precision on those backhands. Down the line, solving that complex
2-3.
run in with a clean winner.
Side out.
Not this time. Dusty Boyer says not for long.
No player wants to move more than they have to. Extremely hot conditions here as Armaan sluggishly walks, saving his energy as he passes the ball to Dusty as he serves now.
Point.
This has to be the heat. This is not the Armaan of old. The Armaan we've been used to see for the last 3 days and in the competitions previously.
4-2.
That's the view from courtside as you saw on your screens there.
Point.
Three points separating Dusty and Armaan in the second game.
5-2.
I would never.
Nice solid forehand inside out. Does the job, gets the break.
Side out.
When you hear side out from the chief referee, it signals the serve has been broken. Armaan can only win
Time
points
out,
on his own
receiver.
serve, and so can
Score
Dusty.
of 2-5.
And a good time for a timeout.
1 minute. 15 seconds. Time in 2-5. Point.
You hear the support. You can feel the energy. It is palpable here. They want to see a comeback from Armaan Bhatia.
3-5.
Not this time. Nice
Right
and
up.
crisp forehand volley. He's really maximizing the crowd, not in his favor. He's taking it upon himself, Dustin Boyer. Certain Novak Djokovic mentions time and time again of how he has, throughout his career, used a lot of those moments where the crowd has booed him or not
5-3.
cheered for him and channelized that into playing better tennis. Dustin Boyer hasn't really got a lot of support here, primarily because he's playing against India's #1. But he's still making the most of his time on championship court. He wants to settle for nothing less than gold.
6-3.
Good return there by Armaan. And you can see the crowd getting behind him now. He needs to use his impetus, get back in the game, because a few more points from here could be the curtains for him. He's not got the
3-6.
point, but he has the serve.
Side out.
Instantly broken. And an even louder cheer for Dusty there, so clearly no favourites here. The crowd's loving every point regardless of who scores.
6-3.
I could never miss this ever.
Side out.
Topsy-turvy. Everything happening. Quick breaks of serves. Now Armaan needs to take a deep, long breath.
3-6.
Can he grab a few points on his own serve? Lot of leg work, lot of running. Oh, what a point! So close, yet so far in the end. You saw an ATP there from Dustin Boyer. Armaan managed to read it. Now here's where the ADP comes. This one. Around the post he goes. Armaan reads it. And just wide.
6-3. Side out. Three, 6.
Oh dear. Oh dear, he's feeling it. You okay? Says Purav Rajaran.
Towel to dry the score.
Byron Press also calling for a towel to dry the court off. Everyone putting their bodies on the line, whether it was the women's singles, we saw how much Pekau felt it physically. And lots of sweat on the court now. The towels have been called for. Instantly get that cleaned. And now, is this where Armaan can just gather his thoughts, come back into this? He's in a tough spot. But in the second game, 5 more points for Dustin Boyer to grab gold. Armaan on the other side needs 7 to take this to a decider.
4-6. Side out.
Back to live action as the game continues.
6-4. Point. You can't do that. You both have 1 timeout. 7-4.
1 timeout apiece left.
Point.
Dusty going for broke here.
8-4. Point. Timeout receiver. 8-4. 1 minute. 9-4. Sorry.
Can he do the unthinkable?
Time in. 9-4.
Oh, what a shot! What a wonderful volley! Punches that one nice and deep and charging in. Nice solid volley. No chance whatsoever for Dustin Boyer on that one.
4-9. Point.
Makes it 5-9. 4 points more for Armaan Bhatia to level this.
5-9. Point. Six, 9.
Well done. This is it. Sensing a comeback story. This could well be Armaan's biggest comeback. He's had a few over the span of his pickleball career. We saw one just a couple of days back, and
7-9.
he can do it again. Can he? Will he? At the moment, a complete mishit on that forehand. Dusty Boyer again turning the tide, pulling back that momentum in his favor.
Nine, 7. Side out.
Gets the break. Listen to the cheer. All the Indian supporters want to see this go to a third. They want this to go the distance.
Seven, 9.
What a beautiful backhand down the line from India's number one Armaan Bhatia.
1
1
minute.
point separates these two boys in the final. In the second game. Having won the first, Dusty Boyer clearly wants to finish this, wrap this up at the earliest. Armaan Bhatia, someone who thrives on those 3-game matches. Someone who likes going the distance. Known for his fighting spirit. Can he do it again?
You kids having fun yet? Are you having fun, kids? All right. 15 seconds. Receiver and server, you have 0 timeouts remaining. Time in. 8, 9.
No timeouts remain for either athletes. Here we go now. He's leveled it. 9 apiece, Armaan Bhatia. You hear the come on from the Indian. The energy palpable.
9, 9.
This could be the story. This could
Side
be
out.
that moment where he would have grabbed the lead. Misses that. For an inside out attempt. Wide it goes. Take a look at it here now. So close. Again, the margin so small. Taking their time, both of them. Every point worthy of 5. Finds the net, Dustin Boyer. He is feeling it as well. Never easy closing out any game, let alone a championship match.
9-9.
He has an opportunity to win gold, but now Armaan Bhatia looking to take this to a third. He has earned himself a game point, and they are on their feet. This is what the Indians have come out here to see. A fight, a match that goes down to the wire.
10-9. Side
Not
out.
this time, broken. Now 1 point. The difference. At 10 each, we play a golden point. Not playing with a difference of 2 here at the PWR DUPR India Masters. Live from the national capital here in New Delhi. Watching all the action
9-10.
on Times Now, Mirror Now, Zoom, DD Sports. Here we go, in comes Armaan Bhatia. And he gets it once again. Snatches back the break. Oh, what a contest this is. What a story. What a final. Dustin Boyer hasn't found the net on so many occasions as he has in the last
10,
few
10.
minutes.
Sorry, excuse me. 10-9. Side out.
Back-to-back breaks off serves. What a moment, what a thriller in front of our eyes. The conditions testing them, the lights have come on here. Every point is really
9-10.
pushing both these athletes to their limits. So close, that serve goes so deep, and this time
Side out.
again goes close to that baseline but sends it long. Dustin Boyer. Armaan Bhatia knows it's a matter of 1 point, and this goes to a third, to a deciding game for the championship, for that trophy, for that gold.
10-9.
Can he get this 1 point and push it further to a third? Yes, he can. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to a decider.
Bhatia,
This
timeout,
men's singles
changes,
final
2 minutes.
is well and truly alive. I've got goosebumps here in the commentary booth. My name is Sarthak. You don't go anywhere. The final is going to a decider.
Come on, give these guys a big hand. What a heck of a game that was. Okay? We want to see more of these clapping. So, game 3, time in, 0-0. Side out.
Hitting that reset button, Dustin Boyer. In with a fresh plan, in with a fresher mindset.
Zero, zero.
What a shot,
Point.
what a forehand cross-court winner. The passing shot, just incredible. The angle, take a look at how he just flicks his wrist there. Just such a wonderful,
1-0.
good-looking forehand.
Point.
It's all going Dusty's way. The backhand, a clean winner. 2 quick points. Disrupting the momentum again in the decider. Points in succession. Got the break early on.
2-0.
And now on his serve, he's on a roll at the moment. Make that 3,
Point.
costly error.
Timeout. Receiver, 3-0, 1 minute. 3-0.
hear the there we go from the fans, from his boys, the teammates cheering Armaan on.
0-3.
He's got the break. Ooh, hands it
out.
away. Really quick.
Three zero.
That's better. He needs more of those, Armaan Bhatia.
Zero three. Let me call the score again. 0-3. Side out.
Both of them taking their time. Dusty Boy, Armaan Bhatia know how physically demanding
3-0.
this final is and has been.
Point.
You hear a koi nahi
4-0.
chal, which means just forget that, move forward, keep going. The Indian fans are doing whatever they can to get their favorite, the local boy, the Indian #1 going. But at the moment, it seems to be slipping away. 5 straight points for the American.
Five zero. Point. Timeout, receiver, 6-0, 1 minute.
6-0. Another timeout being utilized.
Point. Armaan, just for your information, I incorrectly said timeout. It's really on an end change, so you still have one.
That's better from the
Side
Indian.
out.
You can see Dusty's reaction. He knows how important holding that serve is.
0-7.
Up in the air.
Side out.
And it goes long. Was high up for a long time there, that ball. And broken back, Armaan Bhatia. Oh dear. Have to
7-0.
feel for the Indian. He's someone who has often come out of these situations. Can he?
Point.
Dusty Boyer is without a doubt playing the pickleball of his life. This is just unbelievable. The relentlessness and the precision. Take a look at how easy he makes it look in the end. The forehand has been on point from the American.
8-0.
Just the flick of the wrist, that cross court. Oh, that's better.
Side out.
The split step from Dusty Boyer. Djokovic-esque kind of sliding visible there. But Armaan Bhatia, he will keep pounding, pushing, believing. It's a tall task. Can he turn this around?
Zero eight.
That's the one, says Purav Raja, sitting alongside on court, cheering Armaan on. Is this the 1
1-8.
point that will turn things
Side out.
around? Oh dear. Pressure mounting. Can he take charge of this? Armaan Bhatia
8.
is in a really difficult spot now. Dustin Boyer at 8-1. You'll see a change in that scoreline.
Side out.
Breaks again, Armaan Bhatia. Broken there, and now this is where Armaan Bhatia needs to add up. He's got that 1 point. He needs a few more. The scoreline on that third game will change
1-8.
shortly. Is that 1 point?
Side out.
Dusty Boyer just doesn't allow Armaan Bhatia to come back. That's been the story of this third game. Whenever you just sense that this is the moment where Armaan shines with his comeback story, Dusty Boyer
8-1.
shows us what he is made of.
Side out.
Quick breaks of serves. Not too sure if Armaan has any timeouts remaining, but he would want to take his time. He doesn't want to hand over
1-8.
this opportunity.
Point.
He gets 1 more point. Take your time. India is watching. The world is watching from
2-8.
an Indian perspective. They want to see him put up a fight in this
Point.
third. He makes it 3 points. $50,000 prize money
Time
to
in.
fight for. Here we go,
3-8.
Armaan Bhatia. He gets that one. He loves
Point.
it. The down the line, precise. Now a 4-point difference. It's not over till it's over. Armaan Bhatia, known for his fortitude. He needs a few more. He needs to keep this going. Build some
4-8.
momentum. Make that 3 points the difference. They're on their feet now. In Armaan's box, they love it. The fist bumps
5-8.
back.
Side
Dusty
out.
Boyer silencing everyone once again with his paddle. With that crisp forehand volley into the open court.
Eight, 5.
That goes long.
Side out.
Now Armaan Bhatia, all he wants to do here is level this, but he will focus only on this point. 1 point at a time
5-8.
should be the goal for him. And he gets
Point.
1. He needs 2 more. He needs 5 to grab gold.
6-8.
Oh, what a shot! What a
Point.
performer! This sensational Indian named Armaan Bhatia. What a delight to watch him perform time and time again when all the odds are stacked up against him. Just
7-8.
rises to the occasion. 1 point separating the Indian and the American now.
Well, we hold score. 7-8.
Make that 8 apiece. Oh, this has to go up there as one of the best comebacks we've seen in all of pickleball. If he goes on to win this from here.
8-8.
How is he doing this? What is this man made of? Unbelievable. Unbelievable pickleball. He was down and out in the decider, and now he's got the lead.
9-8. Point.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Timeout receiver.
on your
score
screens,
10-8,
you see
1 minute.
2 championship points for Armaan Bhatia, for a man that lost the first game.
Receiver, you have 0 timeouts remaining, so you have 1. Time in.
One timeout
10-8.
still available for Armaan. Dusty's exhausted them. Has that touched the line?
Point.
Yes, it has! Armaan
1,000.
Bhatia is your champion, but not so soon.
got a
Dustin
video
Boyer is
challenge
going for the
on
review.
the-
He's challenging that one.
Out call.
Dusty believes it was out.
Score is 10-8.
Suspense building up on championship court. Let's take a look at this. Oh dear, so close.
No. Go back. That ball is good.
That ball is good, says Mr. Byron Fresso.
That's it.
We have
Right
our
on the
men's
line.
singles gold medalist here at the
Right on the
PWR DUPR Masters. It is Armaan Bhatia.
All right. After
He has
the
done
review,
the unthinkable
the ball has
once
been
again.
determined to be in.
Has to be one of the
The score
best
is
comebacks
11-8.
in all of pickleball.
Your champion, Mr. Armaan Bhatia.
The champion,
I want to give a big round of
the warrior.
applause for the
India's
runner-up,
number one.
Mr. Dusty Boyer.
And you have to appreciate Dusty Boyer. You have to feel for him. He was racing away with that one in the third. It's just incredible how things turn in sport. It truly